All right, scratch that. So part two early. The only reason I have to show y'all because she missed a valuable point in showing y'all the rest of the stuff. So I forgot to tell y'all, make sure you have a jack stand under here holding the transmission in place. Make sure you have at least a good type of wood. Obviously this one's weak, but then I have that, so I have 2-in-1, and I put it underneath the transmission pan. Don't rush anything when it comes to the pan. The pan is very sensitive, and trust me, I learned that the hard way because I cracked one before. Not doing this, but just the bolt. But you never know. Best to be safe than sorry. So that's what I did. What you're gonna have to adjust this up and down, and not too much, not too little, but just play with it a little bit until you get this right. So what I mean by that is you really have to play with it to adjust it. So to make sure the screw actually goes in, I also had to use, where is it? What I used was a screwdriver, because when you pull this up, like when it goes up and down, because the mount is not there, it's I'm so sorry, it's so cold. Let me rephrase. You gotta play with this. It goes up and down, and you have to adjust this. And what I mean by adjust this is for this pen to slide through, right? It has to even out. You see? It has to even out. If it don't even out and you just put it in and then you force it, you're gonna strip the bolt. You're gonna have a whole headache of finding a bolt or waiting for one to come in through Hyundai's discount parts. That's where I get my stuff and stuff like that. So you gotta even this out the best you can. Make sure it goes all the way through. Now I know that's good because I worked on this on my Saturn, so that's decent, and you just hammer it in a little bit. So I'm gonna try and show y'all without doing anything stupid. I greased it so it slides in easily. So as you can see, so let me try and show y'all how easy it is once everything's aligned. See? Easy aligned. Easy aligned. So now I just have to, oh boy, here we go. I'm gonna try my best, so bear with me. I use this, or you can use that, like I said in my first video. Let me see if it works. Hold on, I might have to, oh wait. Nope, I heard something. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to use 2 hands, so give me a minute. Okay, I'm back. So the reason why I decided to use 2 hands is because doing it with just 1 hand, I'm not putting enough pressure on here to push it all the way through so it can get to the screw side. I don't know if y'all gonna be able to see. There you go. So that, okay, it's not working. So this right here is the screw side. I'm gonna try and show y'all what it looks like once it's screwed in. But I can't see all these wires for a hybrid, yo. But yeah, that's the screw side. So I needed pressure, so while I'm screwing, I have to push it in at the same time. As you can see, oh, it's getting too tight. Okay, so yeah, I have to do the rest by wrench or one of these. I'll be back. Okay, guys, I'm back. So as you can see, like I said, you have to force for it to get to the other side and then screw at the same time so it can actually get in there. And does it move? I don't know the torque. I just put 40 until it got tight, and then a little tighter, and then I stopped. Because I'm not trying to risk anything. But as you can see, there's that screw part I told you about. Unfortunately, I don't know if it was supposed to be just like this, but from how tight it is compared to this, I think I did a good job. And that's the screw side. And see how much easier, like when you use the grease, it slides through. Once everything's even, slides through. Don't have to fight anything. If you're fighting it, or if you're struggling to get it in, it's not aligned right. And that's what I mean by you have to play with this, adjust it. And, sometimes gotta do this, but from what I did, because it works for me, it might work for everybody else, but you have to do it gently, be patient, is I kept lifting it until it started to balance out in here with the screwdriver. And then once I did that, just slide it on like butter, because I greased it. The screw's gonna be a little difficult to get in, so I'm not gonna grease it because it's gonna get too messy. So I'm gonna just spray it with this, or y'all can use W40, whatever that works for y'all, that y'all love so much with spray for your cars. But that works best for me. Grease would definitely be 100% better than the spray because it lasts for forever, honestly. Because on my Saturn, I've been doing that for years and it's still greased up and stuff. When I take it off, it's just so easy. But yeah, putting the screws back on, just have to be patient, and that's about it. If you have any questions, I answer them the best I can. But yeah, just putting all this stuff back on is gonna be a pain. But my next thing is gonna be this, and if I can't do it, then I'm going to the shop for this. Cause look at all these wires, in the way. Like, the best I did right now is just gasket a little bit. That was even difficult, but hopefully it do something with this slowing down the leak even more, cause it just got crazy. But luckily I ain't really lose any oil, so that's what's the weird part. But I'm not complaining. But I gotta check on that every now and then, knowing that now, cause I thought it was the transmission fluid, and it's just, the cap is bad. But other than that, yeah. Other than that, that's it.